New details are emerging about what Border Patrol is calling a soft-sided facility coming to Tucson to help process migrants crossing into the United States. The mayor's office released the email between Border Patrol and city officials sent Friday. It outlines the plans for the facility that's expected to be up sometime between the end of April and the beginning of May. 9 on your side's Sierra Encinas breaks down those details.
A first look at what Border Patrol is calling a soft-sided facility on Tucson's southeast side. In an email to city officials and others, Border Patrol says it'll help process more people.
Construction crews are hard at work building the facility that can hold about 500, but will ultimately hold between 150 and 200 at a time due to the pandemic. Similar facilities have popped up around the southern border, including in Texas. Another is expected in Yuma, Arizona. Tucson Mayor Regina Romero says the city will continue to be a strong partner as it has during previous surges, saying in part, while any tent-like structure is a suboptimal solution, it's imperative that any new facility is able to provide humane care with adequate COVID-19 precautions, especially for unaccompanied children who've already endured trauma no child should have to experience. The cramped conditions that we've seen in other facilities in other states are simply not acceptable. 9 on your side also reached out to Councilmember Steve Kazacic, who's been a part of the meetings with multiple agencies regarding the border as well. And he says he doesn't think the facility is needed.
What's concerning about that is that it's a tent. And we have the ability to lease hotel rooms here locally to put them in more appropriate conditions.
He says DHS says unaccompanied minors will be housed in the facility. But here's the thing. He thinks the issue of unaccompanied minors is being created.
By definition, DHS calls anybody who does not show up with a parent as unaccompanied. So if they show up with an older sibling, if they show up with aunts or uncles or grandma or grandpa or friend or family friends who they left their home origin country with, they are separated at the border. And they are then become, in quotes, unaccompanied minors.
He says local government can handle the situation in a much more humane way.
The humane thing to do would be to leave them connected with those same people they're traveling with. Don't put them in a tent and reimburse the city and the county for the hotel space that we are already leasing and coming out of pocket to fund.
Kazacic says they've already been using hotel rooms for COVID positive and non-COVID positive migrants. He says it's costing north of $100,000 per month, and he says that FEMA's told them that they'll reimburse them on a case-by-case basis. Sierra Encinas, KGUN 9 on your side.